Day 21, Venus, let's go! Now, before I get working on the computer system, which is important, I do want to do some more mining. I want to have as much gold and copper as I can. Battery seems a bit on the low side, that's fine. Oh, I should have turned the ACs on.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Yeah, no. First, I don't want to spend too much time here. I am going to turn you a bit lower. It should still work decently. And we have all the power we need. Two, 8, 9.
Air tank critical.
That's fine. Oh, you should be fairly cold, yeah? So let's dump you back in here.
Hunger critical. Power low.
I don't think I need to eat right now. Or drink, for that matter. Let's just not waste any of our daylight. I think there was some gold there. Yeah, there it is, shining in the distance. Now, there has been a bit of time between the last episode and this one. So I am a bit worried I am going to make mistakes while mining. It does take a bit of practice. Of course, I should be able to survive cracking my suit once. I have done some texting on this, and the Venusian atmosphere does damage your lungs no matter what you do. But I can keep the lung health at around 50%, which still is enough to survive. It's not great, but it is an extra life, pretty much.
Waste tank caution.
Now, once I get to the cryotube or the ferns, this isn't going to really be that much of a problem anymore. But cryotubes do need very cold air. I think it's something like minus 150 degrees or something. Which I am going to get eventually. But I still have other priorities right now. And of course, all of this is also a good reason to keep a spare waste tank and not fill all of them up, because the suit will have to waste a lot of air trying to survive a breach.
Waste tank caution.
So, of course, for one, things are going to get very hot. The inside of our suit is going to just change into whatever the outside temperature is. No way around it. It's a bit annoying that you always damage both the suit and the helmet. It would be a lot nicer if that didn't always happen. So once you patch up one part of the suit, the whole thing gets a lot simpler. you lose a lot less air and everything. Now, is there anything else I want to pick up? In the future, I'll want some heavy cables, of course. Those take copper and gold. Gold is usually the main limiting factor in that.
Air tank low.
Oh! Someone hasn't been paying attention.
Waste tank caution.
No, I know.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low.
Sometimes you
Pressure.
can breathe
Oxygen critical.
the waste air.
Pressure critical.
I'm not sure if that works on Venus. I haven't really tried.
Temperature critical. Cognition critical. Health critical. Cognition low.
Take a few breaths, everything is fine. There we go. Now I'm not going to process the gold right now. Main point here was just to avoid wasting the daylight.
Critical.
So what's on the agenda today? Well,
Oxygen low.
oh,
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
I just realized I didn't turn on the grow light. Which, yeah, that's what we want to do. So now the potato spent most of the day in the night, darkness. Oh, it's not a big deal. We can work with that. Because they don't really care whether it's night or day. They just care about having enough of both.
Hunger caution.
Oh, right. I already put it here, right? Now let's try to conserve water a bit more, because we should have harvest soon. The plants are thriving. That's good. Mood is not increasing. I need to increase the pressure in here, but we're almost there. It's not a big deal.
Oxygen low.
Yeah, and all of these need to be put into the waste gas. Okay, that went well. Power is fine. It will drop a little bit now.
Waste tank critical.
Yep, I need the air out as soon as possible. Oh, there's still some oxygen in here. You know what, let's just throw
Oxygen low.
gold in there.
Oxygen critical. Health low.
Should even cool things down a little bit. Are you processed? No. Need a bit more of you. That's also one thing. Like, I am attempting to cool this down. I will always have to have some warm air to process things. Yeah, 11 walls in here. Yeah, so it's not entirely useless amount of oxygen. It's just that it's not going to save you. all the oxygen we ever captured from gold, we have something like 35 moles or so. Just doesn't last very long. Okay. Well, most of you shouldn't be doing anything, right? Yeah. And you... I can turn you off for now. Brilliant. We do have a little bit more air in here, so it does have a little bit of a buffer. There's not that much left. So I really need to... Oh, of course. So half of my oxygen is in here. Okay, I think it makes sense to move the valve. This is going to heat things up. First, all of this is very temporary, as are most things in here. Yeah, now we're very hot. Did we run out of power already? Indeed. Yep, let's keep you going. Yeah, the efficiency is good. Always nice to see. Anyway, oxygen is going down
Hydration
quickly.
critical.
Right. Is this empty? Yep. I really want the turbo pump. Not only is it much faster, you also don't have to dismantle it all the time, which is nice. Okay. Now, the 3 potatoes I have planted are already producing oxygen. It's nowhere near enough the oxygen I need to survive. That would be about 20, 25. I don't think you can really get an exact number. There are ways in which you can increase or decrease your oxygen consumption, and the same for water. Pumps are fairly expensive to run, even though they don't actually do any real work on the fluid. That's one of the things that would be nice to see. So you could actually build ACs without relying on phase change. But it would also be kind of impossible because, you know, like just removing a pipe will increase the pressure. So I'm not sure what could be done about this to make it work reasonably well. Yeah. It gets pretty hard pumping out the whole furnace. Usually I don't have to worry about it too much because most of the gases are plentiful. For oxygen, I do want to go through the trouble. 45 degrees. Oh, 44.9. Not great. Not getting much power. The only thing running should be the pump. No. What? Where am I losing 70 watts? Oh, of course. Yeah. So that's the main reason why you want to synchronize the grow light with daytime. Because of course, during daytime, power is always more plentiful. Solar panels are good. But it does remind me that one of the things I really want to make is a plant analyzer. So this is yet another cartridge. Yeah. Further of them all, I don't think I care about anymore. So this is only going to need a little bit of air from the outside. And that's it. These are pretty fast to make. Shouldn't really be a problem. Can I make the GPS as well? Yes, I can. I am going to process copper. But even though it does make sense to collect the gases from copper,
Hunger, caution.
it's not critical. I can deal with that. Right, so there is quite a bit of nitrogen, but yeah, doesn't matter.
Health low.
UPS and plant analyzer. I'd usually put it where the duct tape is, but I think the duct tape might be helpful. And for the IC10, we have everything. But is the power going to last? Oh. We'll give it a try. We have power. The turbines are doing their job. That's always nice to see. Okay. Heat you up a little bit again. And that's it. Very good. Now, as I said, I would usually place this outside. Or, not outside, the opposite. I would place this inside my living room. I am worried it is way too small at this time though. And I will need room for the table and microwave. There. You in there. Great. The IC housing can be anywhere really. Do I have a good place for it? Doesn't really matter. And that's the power. But that's fine. I don't need much power anymore. Okay. Let's keep this simple for now. As before, I want the daylight sensor on 1. But that seems to be the end of this episode. So, thank you for watching, and that's it. Bye.